Hello gorgeous little bees, I'm going to try to make you a reading away from home. I found a little spot. There is awesome birds, dancing and flying and singing and sounds of nature. So it's very nice and hopefully we won't get many people walking by. So I won't talk very loud. Sorry about that either. Let's see who is with us. I'm going to do a reading for the week. Let's see who is with us for the coming week, s'il vous plaît, Sange. Apologies, I haven't been able to be around lately. It's hot over here. Qui c'est qui est avec nous, s'il vous plaît? We have Baba Yaga, the wise and wild woman. Speak of duality and the witch. Well, we are in the season of the... We're not in the season of the Gemini anymore, are we? We started the Cancer. Well, there is still duality going on here. I love the idea of being wise and wild. And the witch. The witch talks about, somebody who is or should be free, who has incredible knowledge of chemistry and health, natural health element, like herbs and stuff like that. That could be also somebody who cooks very well. I mean, in order to do spells and stuff like that, you have to know your ingredients well, right? So with the witch, I have the notion of and especially with the wise and the wild, not so much a mad scientist, but somebody who knows the chemistry and their how to combine things to make things awesome. So that's what I'm feeling here with Baba Yaga. Warwick, I'm gonna try and make her share Mother Mary over here. I tried to make a... Oops. Not easy. Here. Okay, well, like this. Here we go. I want to stop her with the angel here. Voila. Okay, let's see what energy avec the l'oracle des miroirs I'm going to use to try and get an energy for the week, s'il vous plaît. Oopsie, that just jumped. I'm going to keep that one. We have something that's not stable. But I think that's because you are at a crossroad. You have more than a crossroad. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. And you are like one road, but you have all these options. You're having a hard time making decisions. That's why it's so unstable around you. It's funny because the options here are possibility, selection, destiny, action, choice, decision. You're really... And it's interesting because we have that duality here with the wise and the wild. Maybe the options, in your opinion, are like... You are between what your heart wants to do and what your head wants to do. And you are advised to be both. So maybe go with the third options you haven't thought about. That really makes me think of this message we had for Tabby last week. And that's going back to going with the third option over here. Okay, I'm going to do your regular weekly, what came out. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Action. After she thought, though, make your decision and jump with it. That's me bringing up the weekly spread here. So what's the essence of this week? I don't know how I'm going to put my cards down. Let's get this. The essence of this week, s'il vous plaît. The Eight of Swords. So that really makes me feel of our bees that was having that's been going through issues. We're still stuck. That explains the options, and we are still in this emotional state of feeling a prisoner. But I have to remind you that the Eight of Swords is a card of self imprisonment. Okay, we choose to close our eyes to everything, to not make our decision here. So let's try and not keep this essence for this week. That would be nice. I don't know if you can see the cards very well. I'm here. That's not going to be easy. Here we go. Oopsie. And with a little wind. Okay, the Eight of Swords is the essence of the week. What perspective would serve us most this week, s'il vous plaît? What perspective would serve us most? The Star. Look at how gorgeous this card is. Keep hope, keep faith. Look at this gorgeous light up here. Look at how she is praying and sending all her energies of hope. Look at this freedom there is in this singing to the sky over here. So the perspective to have is to keep hope, keep faith, and look to the sky. Maybe like I was talking about prayer last reading I made. You really have to have faith in the universe. Look how she has a star also on her heart. And what's interesting with the Mermaid Tarot is that there is a lot of combination between the earth and the element of water. Obviously it's a mermaid, but since this is the text that I've been wanting to use for a reason, you know, during the summer, there is really that notion of being trying to work the best of both worlds in situations, because they are elements of water, the mermaids, but there is a lot of earth notion and how in some cards they work with the fairies or they work with the birds. So really, truly, we're back to keeping that hope and that faith in other options. Something to embrace and make time for, s'il vous plaît. Something to embrace and make time for. Ten of Cups. Make time for your family. The Cups is really the people you love. So embrace these energies that are around you from the people who love you. Focus on that. It feels like, especially when you're in the energies of the Eight of Swords, you need that love. So focus on that because they are there for you. This is nice. Nice week. You know, aside from your energies, but the universe is really showing you that you have the love and the help and the hope. I mean, you know, the hope is fulfilled by these elements of love and family there. I mean, sometimes we don't think our family... You know what's funny, and I see that with my kids. Some of the stuff they'll tell me or will ask me, it's always, lately it's come a lot as a surprise to me, especially that they are young adults, where they will ask me permission for things where you're an adult, like do it, don't wait for my permission anymore, you know, you're free to go, you're free to think for yourself, you're free to make your decisions however crazy they are. You want my advice, I'll give it to you, but really, I just want to support you and love you. And most of your friends and family members, that's all they want to do. But the secret is to go talk to them. If you don't tell them, they won't know for you. Okay, 4, we have something to minimize and relax around. What's to minimize and relax around, s'il vous plaît? Look at that. The Nine of Swords. It's again that mental anguish, that like get out of your head. Stop focusing on yourself. Focus on the beautiful things that the world and your friends and your family and the universe want to give you. Look at the options that you have. Go for this. Get out of your head. It's important that you try and do that. I know it's not easy, but when you start looking outside, you'll get out of that anguish, and you'd be surprised with what the world has to offer you. Message from the guides to keep with you this week. The Page of Swords. See, the Page of Swords is the idea that okay, with the Page of Swords, first of all, we have that immaturity. So there is definitely some immaturity with your ideas. So since this is a message from the guide, to me, this is like repeating that. And I was talking about my kids earlier. There is that element of immaturity with your ideas. So seek counsel from the people that may have experience. Look, the Two of Swords. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. You're fighting against something that's going to get you nowhere. We're in those same energies. I'm going to take a message from Maman Marie for this week, s'il vous plaît. I cannot believe I forgot a tripod. I couldn't find one when I went to the store yesterday, and I figured out a way to make my phone stay and enjoy the birds in this beautiful area. And we actually have some quiet right now. Nobody is walking around. Maman Marie, s'il vous plaît, message. This is the card. And it says, Our Lady of Divine Direction. The quickest way to a destination. And we were talking about making decisions, right? And I mean, before I keep reading, look. The option that we had was this carrefour over here, this crossroad. The quickest way to a destination is not always the most obvious or direct route. Maman Marie, I love you. That's what this guidance was about for this week. Obstacles can help build trust, determination, self-belief, and courage. However, when those qualities are sufficiently developed within one's heart, it is more efficient and joyful to make swifter progress on the path, sidestepping obstructions altogether. Let go of how you think things need to happen. We are back to the thinking of the sword. Even Mother Mary is telling you. Let go of how you think things need to happen. Place your trust in Our Lady's direction. The universe, Maman Marie even, everybody is trying to guide you and you refuse to listen. It's time you listen to your heart, not your head. Listen to your family, listen to people who love you, and get guidance. Because your idea is not bad, it's just immature. Let's get what is that? Salt+Sea energy. Last message, and I will get an angel whisper, and I will wish you all a good week. It feels like this is going to be somewhat redundant. Conch shell. Messages from beyond communication. I just said it was going to be redundant. Listen to the messages that the universe is trying to give you, that your loved ones are trying to give you. You obviously have a need to listen. Okay, a quick angel whisper. That's a message from the angels themselves. One quick little message for our little bees for this week. Oh, the birds have stopped. S'il vous plaît, les anges. Just one message. Ah, thank you. Two fell. We have peace is just a thought away, which is interesting because your thoughts are not at peace right now. So maybe choose peace, choose silence, focus on the silence. And the time is right. Have faith. Your desire is about to come to fruition. See, again, that goes back with the star. Have faith. Your desire is about to come to fruition. So stop trying to fight alone. Okay, my little bees, I wish you a beautiful week, and I'm sending you love and light. There is beautiful light and heat over here, so I have plenty to send you. Bye-bye.